Hello, Timeless Gamer crew. Hope you're all well today. We're talking favourite game series. We'll get straight into my favourite, and that's Shinobi. Now, Shinobi is a Sega franchise, unsurprisingly. One of the main ones that actually got me into Sega as a kid. It was released back in November 1987, and I first stumbled across it in the arcades. In the arcades, you had a fair few side-scrolling action platform-style games like Bionic Commando and Russian Beat. And Shinobi just had a certain charm to it. It had a really great pace to it, and I really took to it straight away. Just one of them games that you play and you're like, oh god, this is hitting me so sweetly. I pretty much only probably a few months after got Sega Master System, and then a few months after that got Shinobi for the Sega Master System, and I loved it, and I still do. I think it's a great port for what it is, because it's significantly slower than the arcade game. But as a kid, that was fantastic for me because it helped me break down the challenges a lot more. It's just as challenging. It's got a lovely difficulty curve, the original Master System version, and it adds a few little extra elements to help support you, such as you can extend your energy bar and stuff like that. So it was kind of like the perfect evolution of the arcade game, which allowed me to get into the arcade game more. I could go home, even though they ran at a different pace, the challenge structure was the same. So the arcade and Master System version played off each other fantastically, and that's what really snagged me into the series. I actually credit Shinobi for probably being the first set of games that made me think of games from a more analytical point of view because of that. I was playing these two different games that were the same game yet so different, and you know what I mean. So it really made me think about how games worked and evolved. And so when the Mega Drive came out, the first game I got with it, as well as the Altered Beast packing, was Revenge of Shinobi, and I'd been itching to get hold of it, and it blew my head off. Revenge of Shinobi will always live in my personal gaming memory as the most spectacular game that I've ever played on just a pure impression point of view. The intro to that game, when I popped it in, and all the lightning strikes and Joe's jumping about, it just blew my head off. It just knocked me for six, and that stuck with me. That really were like losing my virginity in gaming terms. You know what I mean? I like, wow, man, yeah, I'm the boy. This is mint, fantastic. So between those three games, Shinobi had already really embedded itself into my kind of being, really. It obviously carried on excellent from there. You'd got that were backed up by one of the Sega Mega Drive's most popular games, which is Shinobi 3. It's a lot easier. You can tell that Sega were kind of aware that accessibility had become a thing. And there's always the accessibility challenge balance, and they dialed back the challenge, increased the accessibility, which is no bad thing, and got a lot of people into it. But as much as I love Shinobi 3, I think it's a brilliant game. I think the gameplay is incredible. Revenge of Shinobi will always be my favourite because it's got that perfect balance for me of challenge and accessibility and everything. It's just a fantastic game, a beautiful game. Obviously, I've carried on playing games throughout the series. The handheld game, Game Gear Shinobi, your PlayStation games. The only one I've not played is the Nintendo DS one. I keep meaning to do it. I don't know why I've not. I still don't know why I've not done it, but I've just never got round to it. So yeah, there are a few stinkers in the series. You got the Cyber Shinobi really stood out to me as a stinker. But overall, it just drips quality. It just drips. Even the average games like Shadow Dancer are still good games. They're still really good games. And again, Shadow Dancer, the arcade version is different to the home version. So it just keeps giving and giving as a series. Yeah, I mean, you've even got spin-offs that are amazing, like Alex Kidd in Shinobi World. Alex Kidd in Shinobi World, you know, is it a Shinobi game? Is it an Alex Kidd game? Whatever it is, it's a fantastic platform game. So, you know, it's just when that came out and we had that spin on Shinobi, that comical spin on Shinobi, that was actually like a good game that took the Shinobi formula and platformerized it. I'll say that properly with my teeth in. You know, it was fantastic. It was really fantastic. So, I think for me, what makes Shinobi, it's just the playability of the main character is you know, it's fantastic and evolves brilliantly. But it's the challenge design, it's the stage design and the challenge design. It's rich, it's full of flavor. You only have to look at Revenge of Shinobi to see all the badass, awesome bosses. You know what I mean? You fight the Terminator, you fight Godzilla, you fight Rambo. You know what I mean? You fight Batman, you fight Spider-Man, all in one bloody game. That's just how they got a battle. That's bloody amazing. So I really like it a lot. Story and plot progression. You're a ninja. You kill things. You don't need to know any of that. That's the story fags. You're a gameplay man. Go out, be a ninja, kick some ass, and you're kicking ass to some banging tunes. Get some Yuzo Koshiro down your neck. All right. When you're playing this, you are getting the likes of Ninja Step. You are getting the likes of Chinatown. You are getting these badass tunes hitting you. And even when Yuzo is involved, or you know, Revenge of Shinobi is a game, you know what I mean? But when he's not involved, you still got banging tunes. You know what I mean? So Shinobi, it's amazing. Get playing it and keep your gaming time